What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We're back on Alma, Missouri. Is this the last time? It probably is. Let's get to it. Alrighty, we are back on Alma, Missouri for the last time? Question mark? I'm not sure. CBM, what's going on? How you doing today? So Tony was in here Sunday. We played Saturday. Tony was in here Sunday, and Tony got some corn harvested. So we had, I was working on 38. He did the old grass or hay field. And then I did finish, I think Sunday morning, and I finished 1, whatever, the homestead field. And then Tony was in here and he got like, 37 and 29, or I think he already had 29 done, 28, 30, 32 and 35. So that's what Tony did Sunday. So we do have a lot of corn to harvest still. So I guess, as Daryl Waltrip would say, you got till then. I guess, as old Daryl Waltrip would say, boogity boogity boogity, let's go corn harvesting, boys. Wait, where's the corn? 911, what's your emergency? Where's the corn head? Did I not put, oh no. No. In the arms of the angel, fly away. Oh, I messed up. I forgot. Okay, apparently those were not in the mod pack. 3, 4, 5. Apparently those weren't in the mod pack. And, well, oh man, this is gonna suck without those. We're probably gonna end up with more combines today to get our throughput going, I'm not gonna take the time to go get them. Oh boy. Yeah, apparently they weren't in the Google Drive, Sean, and well, that combine has corn in it. Just a little bit. But yeah, apparently they're not in the Google Drive, and we are on the new server PC, so whoopsie. Oh well, it happens. I'm not gonna sweat it, so we'll just have to send all these to the shop and we'll get some new corn heads. They are smaller, so hence why we might need more combines to keep our capacity going. Because we have all these auger wagons and all these trucks, and we can put Humpty Dumpty back together again, We'll be fine. We got a lot of auger wagon capabilities here. All right, to the shop. An unplanned trip to the shop this morning. I can't believe I forgot those. I can't believe they weren't in the mod pack in the Google Drive. That's amazing. Wow. I need to double check what's it called, Judith Plains now, before we switch that. By the way, everything is ready for that. I made the swap yesterday. Probably why my finger is messed up, or fingers actually, because when you're pulling video cards, there's lots of sharp things, so that probably is why, if I had to guess, but that's okay. The server PC is now on a battery backup as well. One of those I replaced the batteries in. So it's good to go. Now, we aren't batteried all the way from, not everything from, internet to the server PC is on a battery. First Time still has not put a battery at his desk, and there's an Ethernet switch at his desk that the Ethernet runs through to get to the server PC. Actually, you know what? I don't know if it does. You know what? I don't think it does, because I've got one in my room too. I'd have to go check that. I'd have to follow some wires. I don't think it does, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So I just gotta, yeah, reroute one thing real quick, and then we can be fully on battery all the way through the systems, you know? So that would be the goal. That way, if we get a power flash or something, we can, you know, keep on farming at least for a few minutes. So that would be the goal. I'll have to go look at that again. Yeah, I have to trace some wires. Oh boy, that I will have to do. All right. Anyway, we're off to the shop. We got to get some corn heads. It might be fun getting those around the map because they don't fold, I believe. So we'll figure it out. If we have to cut some trees down, we have to cut some trees down. We're gonna do whatever we have to make it happen. Because I would like to wrap this map up today. And yeah, that's my goal. Wrap it up today. Now, to wrap this map up, we are gonna have a few goals here. One, we will sell whatever pizza that we have. We could also like sell whatever clothing we have to wrap it up. But actually, clothing might be set to selling. The other thing we're going to do is we are going to harvest all of the corn, and then we are going to haul it all and sell it. Now, we may not sell it at the train because that train's gonna be annoying to sell that much corn at, but the goal would be to sell all of the corn. So, and speaking of train, we need to go ahead and probably, actually, no, we shouldn't have to rent the train. I was gonna say rent the train just to get it so it's not running the stuff over, but we're not gonna be crossing the tracks over here in town. We're going to be hauling home, so that gets hauled out a different way, so that won't be an issue. All right, so I wasn't going to harvest this field, but since we are right here, we might as well actually. Number tool headlights. We're gonna crank this up because it harvests better just driving around in circles. To be honest, that's the best way I've found to do this. So do that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the big field going because why not? I wasn't going to, but might as well get what I said for 3 combines here. I'm kind of thinking get the big field going and then get the other big field down south going, and then I'll probably buy myself a new combine and kind of meander around the map with an auger wagon or a truck, probably just a truck or something for me, because I don't have all those small fields set up for auger wagon capabilities. So we'll get the party rolling here though. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking we stay on here until we are done. I don't have any plans this evening that I'm aware of, so might as well just get it done. If it's a 6-hour stream, if it's a 10-hour stream, whatever, we're getting it done today. That's all there is to it. Harvest all the corn, sell the pizza, sell the equipment, whatever. We can, I don't care. I don't care if we sell the equipment or the land. What equipment's left? Today, computer, hello? It's taking a minute, y'all. I don't think it liked the 40 outside rounds.
Trent and Zach cheered X100. It's the twin stick himself. Wow, he hasn't broken it yet. Wow.
Trent, I did, thanks for the bits. Hello. I did forget to put the barn heads that I'd been using on the new server PC. So I did actually break it already. So I don't have card heads. And this course is not generating on auto drive, or course play, I should say. So we may have broken it, actually. I would think by now it would, yeah, okay, it did that. So that's, I don't know if that's a good sign or not. I hit escape and it turns the screen white. Surely it'll generate this by now. Come on. That or we just brick the server. I don't know. Not sure. We did something. Oh, come on, Courseplay, figure out your life here. I guess we'll give it a couple minutes here. If it doesn't free up, I'll, there we go. Okay, I was saying, I'll let for it. I'll do it. Don't you worry. I would do it. All right, let's copy that to the clipboard, and then we want this to be the left combine, and tell it to start, and then we'll go grab some more because we're gonna need more. Oh, that quad track's through that. Yeah, Steiger's still sitting there. All right, and Tony was nice enough. Everything's nice and repaired and fueled and. Tony definitely took some time to do all that for us Sunday there, so that was awful swell of him, chat. Just saying. Alright, so this Hornhead is a little bit smaller than the one we were using, but it'll be okay. It just means the combines won't fill up quite as fast. Which is honestly not a bad thing, because they filled up kind of fast the other day, so. It's all good. Gotta get our army of stuff moving too. Auger wagons, we need a mother bin. I think actually that tractor that's sitting up here is probably gonna go to that mother bin.
L3FT4D3 at Cheerdex 100. Why did Mozart kill all of his chickens? When he asked them who the best composer was, they all replied, bark, bark, bark.
Wow. Wow, left. Wow. Left, thanks to the bits. Nick, what's going on? How are you? Okay, left. All right, we're gonna let that come back get ahead. We'll go start some of this stuff. Couple trucks. Oh man, that was something. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. We're all good here. I'm excited to get this done. So we are working on probably not probably this is the last day of Alma right here. This is it. We're moving on after this. So the last day of Alma is upon us, chat. Which is kind of crazy to say, but it's the truth. That's it. We're done. Go home. Get out of here. Oh man, yeah. This is gonna be it, y'all. So yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's put the bigger tractors up in the bigger field. That kind of makes more sense. Put a couple of these bad boys up there. Probably like a few. So we are going to be going back to Judith Plains, Montana. I've gotten the server, or like it works, it runs. It's pretty nice, actually. I was on there last night for a while. I wasn't like doing any field work, but I did have a decent amount of auto drive. You know, feeding cows and moving or buying a bunch of propane for the corn dryers and stuff like that. So I was having fun. And that's all that matters. All right, this is number 2. I think we'll send quite a few of these up there. I know they're the big carts, but they also are kind of slow. Like, they're fast, but they're kind of slow. All at the same time, so. Yeah, it's definitely kind of a thing. Plus, I don't really need all the other... I don't need these for anything else right now, so might as well just send them up there. We can definitely do some good work up there. So we're gonna have 3 combines, and how many wagons is that? 5 wagons? 4 wagons? That's not bad. Yeah, we got 4 of these. Yeah, that should be okay. Maybe I could send more. Never enough wagons. Helps if I have auto drive set up, right? All right. There's that. So let's get this combine going.
L3FT4D3 at Cheerdex 100, you know, I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey. Fortunately, I turned myself around.
Laughed. I'm really glad to hear that. That's good. That's good, man. I saw your Discord track. Yeah, I did see it. It looks interesting. Very, very interesting. So this is for the younger farmers that can't drink the Busch Light, right? That's what that's for. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Alright. This is going. I always get this confused. 13. Alright. Turn yourself around. I remember they always did the yeah. I don't know, I just had like a weird random memory pop in my head from the roller skating rink when I was a kid. I know I'm not that old. It's still in business, okay? I'm down. Trent, you'll be buying a couple cases? No. No, you would never. You would never. Alright, that other combine's far enough ahead. Let's go. By the way, how much corn do we actually have? So we're sitting at 2.2 million. We haven't hauled any in today, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Actually, I need that tractor.
A little bit.
Trent and Zach cheered X100. Quiet over there, Mr. Dad joke.
Mr. Dad joke. That's left. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. Oh man, I do like it. Yeah, I have been known to say a good dad joke or two over the years. It happens. All right, let's run this combine down to the mother bin, and we'll be good to go. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. What's going on? Run this down. Make sure it's set up for the mother bin, for the trucks, for the grade carts, all that good stuff. We already got a cart that needs, or a combine needs to be unloaded, huh? How far did he make it? That's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. We do have a cart route, so we are, we're golden. Or something. We'll be fine. It'll buff. All right, let's go get this. There's so much corn to harvest still, y'all. Oh, it's a good time. Good times. The snow is quite messy. You know what's funny about that, Trent? You're talking about bees wings off corn, but you guys ran white corn, so it's white bees wings. The corn around the farm must have had a white cob. And so we were back at our combine shed the other day, or what we call the combine shed, and that's where my Alice Chalmers tractor is right now, Buster. And that thing was covered. It looked like it had snow all over it. It was white bees wings. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh, man. You just started. Nixon Vapor, you just started Farmson 25. Any tips for somebody new? Contracts. Contracts can be your best friend. You can learn what equipment you like, what equipment you don't like, what things you like to do in the game, what things you don't like to do in the game, because of contracts. They're a great way to learn a lot about the game. I think, anyway. That's always been my opinion. Contracts are your friend. Plus, you can make a lot of money doing contracts as well. So it's a good time. Definitely a good time. But yeah, the white bee's wings all over my tractor. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not cool. I had to move my tractor Sunday. And for anybody that knows, on those old Alice tractors, they're not fun to get on and off of, to be honest, especially when you're a bigger feller. So I actually just took my tractor for a walk. I walked next to it and like steered it and stuff. I didn't actually get on it to move it. It was kind of sketchy. Tractor tires don't really have any effect. It's more of a looks thing in farm sim. So yeah, it's just for like roleplay RP reasons. It's just warm snow. Yeah, I guess the wind was blowing just right that day when they were harvesting the corn. I mean, that field's only like 10 feet, or that building's like 10 feet away from a cornfield. So depending on the wind, you know, I mean, I wasn't there when they harvested, so I don't know what the wind was doing, but clearly it was blowing at that building. But that's okay. It was all good. All right, let's get over. Wait a minute. Where's my mother been? That's not even a mod. I only have one of them. Did I sell a mother bin somehow? Because I don't remember doing that. Well, I guess we'll take this one up there. I don't remember selling a mother bin. Huh. I wonder if I did that by accident. I was selling a whole bunch of equipment, so maybe I drove all that way for nothing. For nothing, chat. Oh well. No, I have the bigger one on Judith. I don't have it here on Alma. I never felt like I needed the extra size of the bigger bin.
Camaro_King79 just resubscribed for 9 months.
Tomcat, I actually saw that on your TikTok earlier. Camaro King, thanks for the resub for 9 months. What are we naming the Twitch baby? Well, yeah. Someone's getting fired. Mr. Edicus, it's me. So, yeah. The big one is a mod, but I didn't have the big one on here. I had 2 of these. I did not have the big one on here. No, I kind of always talked about, like, I should have it, but then I just bought more trucks. I do for sure have that in Judith Plains because I was on there last night, and I definitely tabbed past. Oh, I tabbed on that map. I just told on myself. Crap. I definitely saw them sitting next to a field hooked up to Big Roy's when I drove past the field and definitely didn't tab. Who would ever tab in farm sim? How crazy, right? Wouldn't be me, chat. Oh man, I think that's pretty good there, honestly. This one, honestly, the mother bin that was here, it never moved. From the time it got parked here, it never moved again. Just kind of funny, actually. So, yeah. You need to subscribe to your camera. It takes take videos. Yeah. Tomcat, I'll just give you my login. You can. Yeah, just put your camera on my account, and then you'll get videos. Wait, you'll be able to see my house. Never mind. You'd be able to see everything, chat. Not that there's anything. I mean, my cameras are only outside. They don't show that inside the house, so. Yeah. 12.5 to 13%. Yeah, that's pretty dry, Trent. That's, well, I mean, it should be going straight in the bin then, huh? No dryer required. All right, we got 2 more combines to get going for sure, and then I'll probably grab another one for me to take to small fields. It's kind of what I'm thinking, chat. So yeah, lots of rollback on the. Oh, I never thought about that with a belt. Yeah, I could see that trend. Yeah, makes sense. No fan, yeah. Yeah, you need like a humid day and turn the fan on, pump some humidity in there. I know they don't absorb quite as much, quite like corn does, but oh boy, I can't decide how I want to get out of here because I don't think I'm gonna fit. I'm trying to take this down south to the other big field, and I don't think I'm gonna fit through here. I need a header trailer. But I don't want a header trailer. Alright, time to bully it. Come on, get around the corner. There we go. Brand new card head, absolutely destroyed now. That's okay. Gotta love that farm sim logic, you know what I'm saying? Gotta love the farm sim logic. Just throwing it out there. All right, we're gonna get this one going over yonder, and the next one over yonder, and then we'll grab them a few grain carts and a truck. Not another bin because I don't have any more. You're putting Diatomaceous Earth on the belt. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I walked in our smokehouse yesterday where we have our bathroom from the farm. It's the old smokehouse. It's converted into a bathroom / storage facility now. Walked in there yesterday and there's a bunch of white powder on the floor. And I know what it is. It's 7 bug dust, which we use on our pumpkins like when they're early on, you know. And for some reason that building attracts ants like you wouldn't believe. And so I said to Dad, I said, yeah, that's Diatomaceous Earth, right? Not, you know, 7 dust. And he's like, yeah. It's definitely not Diatomaceous Earth. I was like, we need to get that out of there before you have people come to the farm. He's like, I know. Like, okay. All right. That's good. Yeah. Diatomaceous Earth. Yeah. It kills all kinds of bugs. Yeah. But it's not harmful to like humans. That's the good part about Diatomaceous Earth. It actually like, for like, crickets or for the way it kills bugs is it actually, basically cuts them to death. It cuts them up so much that they actually, yeah, it cuts them is the way it actually works. It's kind of like medieval, but and whatever, but it's actually ground up coral is what it is, like dead coral or something. They grind it up, something like that. I don't know. I did a deep dive on this like 2 years ago. It was kind of weird because I'd never heard of it, but apparently it's pretty awesome. I don't know. Lloyd, what's going on? How are you? It's popping. Good afternoon. Welcome to Corn Harvest. It's corn harvest in this little town. We're gonna pay the loan down. Wait. We don't have a loan. Never mind. Need something for gnats? I recommend a pet bat. I don't recommend a pet bat. There's little like fly traps you can get, Jeff. I've seen them on TikTok shop actually. It's like a little jar that you put on a shelf and it'll attract them in there, and you know, that's the end of them. The day of reckoning. Pretty much. This is gonna be the end of this map today. I have pretty well decided that I'm not gonna end stream until I'm done with this map, so buckle up, y'all. Oh boy. Just saying. You got busy selling beans, forgot to watch Ice Road Truckers. Nice. It didn't work, Jeff. Oh. Well, I don't know. I mean, we've had like, I guess we have had some issues in the past. We put up like a fly strip in our kitchen for a while. That was kind of awkward. Awkward. But yeah. Wine vinegar. Why? Interesting. They can get in, but they can't get out, huh? Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's get stuff from the magical lineup of equipment. Because never enough equipment. Although this truck, I think, is kind of broken right now. If you notice, the thing in the trailer's all the way to the back. Something's wrong with this truck. I'm not sure. We're gonna try to fix it. Drown and stay in the jar. Interesting. There was a time when I was a child. This is a long time ago, but we had, this is probably embarrassing to say, but whatever. It was so long ago, I don't really care. We had a moth infestation in the house. And like, it was awful. It took forever. We had to like, we have these containers on our like stairs that we used to keep. Like, Mom was a big like buy in bulk kind of person, so we would buy like, 20 pounds of sugar at a time. So we had all these containers with sugar and flour and oats and coconut and chocolate chips and like all this bulk stuff that you used for like baking and whatnot, right? Well, there was like something with there was like a lip or something on the lid or whatever, and these moths got in there, and that's, oh my god, it was crazy. Every container had to be scrubbed, and to say it was awful would probably be an understatement. That was forever ago. I think that's back when we still had like, that was a long time ago. It was nasty. That's pretty much the moral of the story, is it was nasty. All right. We need a couple grain carts. I think I might know where I could find a few. Just maybe. Not sure. All right. Now, y'all ever had a cricket spider? We used to get them in the basement once in a while. I probably shouldn't even talk about them things. They're nasty too. They're like a cricket, but they're like a spider, but they jump like a cricket. They're horrible. Okay. Just saying. I see the problem here. They are absolutely horrible. I think we literally had like, over the years, I think we've had like 3 in our basement, and it's like, that's too much. Just saying. They live in your cross, but you need some diatomaceous earth. Probably. Oh, man. Be fogging it, man, with the diatomaceous earth. They're crazy. They're so fast. You can just burn it. They are, when they jump, man, holy cow, they can jump. I was mowing grass at the farm Sunday, and I think it's when I was along the soybeans that are still there. The amount of grasshoppers. It was a grasshopper massacre. All right. Because of course I was mowing them, let's be real. It was unreal how many grasshoppers there were. Because grasshoppers, they like soybeans quite a bit. So it was wild. All right, all 3 combines right here, so we should probably just get this lead combine empty actually. Real quick. Just to help out a little bit. Well, actually, he's fairly empty. Just the way he was. Oh, man. I didn't have it happen Sunday, but a lot of times, although I think they might be gone already for now. The barn swallows, the birds, they, when I mow grass, they like to buzz me because I stir up, like, little moths and stuff. And usually stir up quite a few of those bad boys. It's kind of unreal. The birds, they come and, like, buzz you. They had... I tried to film them, actually, last time they were dive bombing me. I tried to film it, but every time I would hold my phone up, like, as I'm moving the cutting grass, I would hold my phone up and try to hit slow-mo. Then none of them would show up. And it's like, come on. Y'all are killing me here. So I actually, I don't know if I kept those clips or if I deleted them, but I had a few clips in, like, slow-mo where you could kind of see a bird off in the distance. I was hoping to get one, like, right up on me, because I've had them fly so close to me before that I could reach out and touch them if I wanted to. And usually that's when I'm mowing along and then I just, like, slam it in reverse because they get a little too close. And I kind of freak out. I won't even lie. Oh, it definitely happens, though. It's like, well. It would be a hilarious video, actually. Just out mowing and here comes a bird and slam it in reverse. They dive bomb next to the front tire, yeah. Yeah, they're all about it. It's actually hilarious. UPS is at the house right now, chat. Something got shipped here yesterday, and it was something I ordered. I didn't realize it was going to be coming FedEx, and I was not happy when it showed up because it was shipped FedEx. Like, no, it's probably broken now. But yeah. I've never eaten at any of those places. I don't know. The only taco spot I've ever had is, well, like Taco Bell. And I know it's the random comment of the day, but yeah, for reals, I've never eaten at any of those places. We used to have a Del Taco. It wasn't even here. It was like in the town Dad used to work in, but that's been gone for, oh God. That's been gone for a good while. The old Del Taco, to be honest. All right. I think we are probably good on that field. What did I just set up? I think I did 3. 1, 2, 3 auger wagons for 2 combines is probably fairly okay. You know what? Let's do 4. Let's do 4. We have the combines. We might as well, or I just set that all up wrong. We have the auger wagons. We might as well. There. And then we'll take this guy, and I'm thinking I'll take him to wherever I'm going to go, and then he can drive to empty. You got lots. They live in your old crib. I gotcha. Dude, there's this little barn my uncle has I don't know if he has 10 acres maybe where he lives. And there's this old barn on that property. And actually, I don't even think it was a barn originally. Originally, that building was used for making like horse-drawn wagons. Way, way, way the hell back in the day. Like my uncle, who's what? Shoot, he's almost 90. I think his dad used to make like horse-drawn wagons or something in that barn. And he was that building, if you go in there in the right time of year, you can't see any of like the rafters in there or anything because they're so covered in bird nests and like all these little birds. It is unreal how many are in there. Guessing there's 50 to 60. Wow. The funny thing is they don't live at our farm. We don't have anywhere where they can nest. So they come from other like farmsteads and they must hear the lawnmower or something and they show up and it's, you know what, should I get a gold combine to celebrate, guys? I think we're gonna get a gold combine to celebrate being done with this map. We're gonna buy a gold one even though it's the ugliest thing ever. Oh god, it's so bad with a yellow head. No, I regret that with a black header. Yeah, we're doing that. Because black header, it goes with everything. Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, buddy. It's the ugliest thing ever. Oh. Finally, what? Finally, we got the gold combine. Is this the first time, or did we have one on Riverbend? It does not look too. It looks disgusting. This combine, from back here, it looks fine. Oh man, you like the gold. Well, Sean, consider this your 100-month resub present. How about that? Ugly. Oh, God, I just butchered that. It's ugly combine. If all of it was gold and like the feeder house, the way the feeder house is yellow, or if the feeder house was like black, if they, because like, see, why do we have like the frame's black? Why is the feeder house the other yellow, like the yellow, the regular yellow? I don't understand. Or part of the feeder house, I guess, is the regular yellow, not even all of it. I don't know, man. It's ugly. Oh gosh, it's ugly. That's all there is to it. Have I had any issues with firefighting sim freezing? And no, I have not. That's not good. It's not good at all. No, I haven't had any issues with that. How is this guy trying to drive through here to get to field 31? Huh? Why are we going in here at all? Let's just, we don't need this anymore. Although, you know, Black Cat asked me to send him the config file for this. I haven't done it yet, so whoopsie. All right, is this not connected back here? Because I would think he would be able just to drive here. Drive down this here road. Plugger, what's going on? How are you? Is this not? Yeah, this connects to here, which, yeah. The elbow connects to the knee bone, to the hip bone, to the hit it Fergie, you know. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get my combine back here without trimming some trees, but... And I'm definitely going to need a second grain cart, probably, if not a third. But no, I haven't had any issues with firefighting sim crashing. No, I have not. I think maybe once. But yeah. That's why you don't use it, because the color design. Yeah, normally I wouldn't use it, but we're celebrating being done on the map. That's why we're using it today. That's the RP, okay? How about that? That is the RP, guys. All right. Yeah, normally I would not use this combine. Wow, Plugger. That took me a minute. Oh, that took me longer than it should have, Plugger, to realize what the heck you were talking about, sir. Yeah, we definitely drained all the water. We pulled the plug on the bathtub today. Oh, man. I will say, I had a good time on Tuesday playing that game. The interesting part of Tuesday was that something was messed up with Steam. So none of those hours that I played on Tuesday counted. Which doesn't really matter, but I just think it's kind of funny. And I am missing one achievement in the Seafarer game, which I could probably just log in and get real fast, so. So I'm going back to Judith Plains starting probably tomorrow. I'm hoping to get this all done today. Harvested, and then sell it all. Hoping to get this all done today, and then we'll be back on Judith tomorrow. After I double check all of our mods, just to make sure I got them all on there. I actually need to add a mod. I'm going to try Customs drill or planter again. I don't know. I mean, it updated, so I'm hoping that it works better than it used to could, but I haven't heard anything either way, so I guess I'll be the guinea pig, which I don't mind. That big old case. For the record, autosaves are still autosaves. They still kind of hurt, but I think we're running quite well right now. Just saying. So basically, I've pretty well said that I'm on here until I'm on here. I'm on here until I'm done, I should say. So buckle up for some corn harvest and some eventually some selling. Did I fix the sound? What sound? Did I fix the sound? Oh, you know what? I don't know if that update fixed this or not. Hold on, let's go find out. Hold on. I need another grain cart tractor is what I'm gonna need. Don't need any of that stuff. No plate. Let's buy another grain cart tractor, because one is not going to be enough to keep up with me when I actually get on a field that has any kind of size to it at all, you know? That's just not going to work. Plates, red's fine. Yeah, Seafarer, remember, early access, it does run incredibly hard. But Firefighting Sim is the game we were talking about a minute ago. It runs great. I think my game's crashed like once or twice, maybe. That's about it. It's not bad. All right, let's go check this one spot. So in the patch notes the other day, which by the way, why was there a patch today? What was the patch today for FarmSim? I went and looked on their website and didn't see anything, so I'm assuming it was a hot fix for something, but I don't know what it did. There was definitely a download today for FarmSim, which I thought was kind of interesting. But it, usually right over here, the audio would cut out for some reason by these like warehouses. So far, huh? I'll be damned. Did they actually fix it? Did they actually fix it? I'm amazed. The audio glitch where it cuts out randomly. Apparently it hasn't been fixed because they said it was in the patch notes the other day. And I just tested it. It was always that spot over there. What do you mean you can't go? Yes, you can. Something must not be connected somewhere. Something's not connected somewhere back here. In 84 years. It has been 84 years, yeah. Oh, you know what? I know why this isn't connected, because this is not connected. Maybe they fixed that too, Sean. I don't know. But they said something about engine sounds were causing audio to cut out or something. I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting, though. But yeah, for some reason, always by those warehouses, it would kick out, and that's been a thing in FarmSim, where you just randomly lose audio. That's been a thing in FarmSim for a couple games now, so hopefully they finally got that one fixed. Hopefully. Yeah, the popping one too. That's been a thing for a couple updates now. So I don't know if they got that fixed or not. I feel like the walking floor trailer, or the not walking floor, the live bottom trailer kind of, that always seems to happen around that trailer for some reason. But I could be wrong on that. I put my auger out because I didn't want to hit that tree, for the record. That was the only reason I put my auger out. Let's see. We'll definitely be able to test that on Genius Plains, because that's the only semi-trailer we have for hauling on there is the live bottom. So we're definitely gonna have to swap some equipment when we go back to Genius Plains. We don't have money to swap equipment, but we're definitely gonna want to. I'm gonna want to. For instance, the Crone trailer, we're probably gonna buy some of those eventually. And buy some different trucks too. So yeah. We are on the final corn harvest. This is it. This should be our last day of Alma. Yeah, that one, Trent, I don't know if they fixed, but they fixed the one where it just randomly cuts out in like around buildings and stuff. Big Dog, we have a lot. I'm really just kind of, I mean, this will be the first field I finished today. I also did start combines in giant fields, so they're going to be running for a while, basically. So we've got 6 combines running now. We've got 3 up north in the big field, 2 down south in the big field, and then, hi, there's me. I'm the problem. It's me. With the beautiful gold combine. It might not be as bad as I always made it out to be, but it's still pretty bad. Just throwing that out. But yeah. I did somehow, when I was changing mods around, I don't have the right corn head, but that's okay. But basically, here's what we have to harvest still. So we've got basically big field down south. I'm going to go work on 31 next. Then I'll work on 34 because they're just kind of awkward for like automating. And then we'll get up north is running. There's, like I said, there's 3 combines there. They're actually about to finish their first outside pass, so things should get faster now. I have them just going around the field in a spiral. Clockwise, they're just gonna keep going around and around up north till they get done with their augers out the whole time. It should hopefully work out well. And then I'll probably, once I get done here, I'll move up to like 20 and 21 and work on some of those other smaller fields. But I will tell you, my grain cart, where the hell are you going? Buddy, you're trying to pathfind in a weird way. So that's the other problem with harvesting in these trees like this is, well, getting grain carts where I need them. So there's that. Right, Trent? Yeah. It's kind of weird if you ask me. All right, we're not full yet, so actually I'm going to change my strategy here. I'm going to go just drive into this field and try to get a little, like, we'll say an opening for trucks, even though I'm not going to have trucks. See if I can just get an opening here and then get a grain cart to come to me. Like that one that's the brand new Fender that I just got. So we'll just do a little circle. Show off the turning radius, you know. All right, and then we'll let's back up and get the little center of the thing here. We're gonna knock over a little corn. It's okay. It's fine. No big deal. Okay, now let's put our auger out. Hopefully we can get a auger wagon right here. And I do realize that we have something needs to be unloaded and 2 things blocked by an object. But we got to stay at our combine, which is probably these 2 combines are complaining that they're blocked because this guy's doing this. But once we get up there, he won't have to do this anymore, and he'll just be able to roll, and that harvest should get a lot faster. Is the hope anyway. And then if we go down here, these guys are having issues. We're going to have to fix that. We should probably set that field up to go round and round too, right? And then why aren't you coming to me? You're set up correctly. 31. Am I on 31? I'm on 31. He takes his tarp off like he's gonna drive to me, and then he doesn't. Huh. You like when seed slash I bet you do, Trent, yeah. Like the snacks, huh? Big snack guy. Alright, if they won't come to me and unload me, I guess I'll work on getting my way to them. Although I'm not going to make it to them because I'm 88% full right now. That's not going to happen. Just saying. There's 90%. Let's go for 100. See how far we can make it here. Yeah, cutting all these trees down. If I was going to keep playing this map, there'd be a lot more trees to get cut down, honestly, around these crooked little fields. I would just go crazy cutting trees down, honestly. Well, we're going to be close to getting to them. Might not 100% get there, but... Oh, yeah, we're gold. Oh, this is gold. This is gold. We got it. All right, let's go fix these 2 combines real quick. All right. So this should be fine now once they get working on the land. We shouldn't have any more issues, but sometimes going from back and forth to the first land, there's, or from round and round to the first land, usually there's a little bit of a hiccup. It's not a big deal, honestly. But he should go drive up the field far enough where he's not gonna run into this guy anymore. Why is this guy sitting here like this? Oh. Probably because I need to move that point back a little bit. Because that's not normally the truck I use here, so. We could just move that back a little bit. Why aren't you, like, cooperating? Now you're just causing problems there, John Deere. What else is new? Oh my goodness. Guys, we gotta let this combine turn around, y'all. Everything must go. Auto drive is not very well optimized around this field, for the record. I have not taken the time to set it up correctly. And since it's the last harvest, good enough for me. You got snacks plus a drink. Nice. That's pretty swell of them. Okay, yeah, buddy, you went way down there to start his land. Oh yeah, we're in great shape. You are stuck in the rhubarb, aren't you, bud? You're not supposed to do that. There we go. Okay, everybody's working there. Everybody's working up there. Let's go back to my combine. So now we didn't keep emptying. That's fine. I was hoping to be empty by the time we got back. That's okay. Alright. There we go. Now we'll have GPS. Come on, buddy. Empty, please. Thank you. I did put them. They're on the right mode, too. They're on the combine mode. Yeah. Alright. So make sure I got them right. Come on, combine. Turn your wheels back the other way. Now we're cooking. Now we just got to do an awkward outside round, and hopefully we don't get too full. Which we will. It's fine. Alright, I told you all earlier, I have a little whoopsie on the end of my ring finger. And I just realized I have a box of Band-Aids sitting next to me. And it's one of those, it's like a scratch slash, like, kind of a cut. It never bled or anything, but it's driving me crazy. So I'm just going to put a little Band-Aid on it real quick to just give it a little cushion, you know? Gosh. I guess it's from moving that GPU last night. So therefore it's Kimmy's fault, chat. Man, hashtag, like, blame Kimmy. So that's the GPU that she sent me. So therefore it's obviously her fault, right? Obviously, that's how that works. Just saying. Oh, this is an awkward little field. A bunch of these fields are awkward and little. You know what map doesn't have? Well, actually, it does have awkward little fields. I'll say Judith Plains, but it does. There are some. I own a bunch of them. That's okay. It's all good. Right, let's grab our last, like, 3 rows there. Here we go. How do I even put that? This is such an awkward, like, thing on the end of my finger here. There, we're gonna put it like just like that. There we go. So awkward. There we go. Now we have just a little bit of cushion on there now, you know? Oh, that's so much better. Because the part that's more like a scratch, there's kind of like some skin hanging there, you know? So like, you catch it on everything, you know? It's one of those. So, all right, we're going to try to empty up here before we go down this next pass, because it's probably not going to work along them trees at all to empty, so. Yeah, Trent, I saw that in Discord. It looked really good. Is that out, or is it coming out, or what's the story with that? All right, looks like we actually are getting a tractor, so we'll make a little room for him so he doesn't have to climb the train tracks, maybe. Quite as much. And actually, if we just kind of do one of these numbers, stop. Do that right there. I'm probably have to wait for the other guy now. Where the heck is this guy going? That dude, buddy's got 1 speed and it's full throttle. All right, he's gonna reset, which is fine. The other guy should be en route. There we go. All right. What happened there? You know what? I bet Tony Tony had a couple little whoopsies, didn't he? How do you even do that? That's a good one. We'll have to give him grief if he shows up. Looks like we need to cut a tree down up there too. We are definitely gonna have to give Tony grief about that later. I guarantee he's gonna say like, "Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't see it," or something like that. Usually he might check it later. We'll see. That's funny. I definitely did not harvest that field. That was all Tony. All Tony. All right, who's blocked now? Blocked by a grain cart. Don't want to have to pick it up. I didn't pick it up. I just scooted it out of the way. It's fine. Let's see. This guy right here, we're definitely stuck on a shrubbery. So shrubbery goes away. Shrubbery. All right. So now we go back to the combine. All right. Back and forth. Let's go. Well, we're still rounding around. Let's be real. In our awesomely the gold combine. It's a 24 karat gold Labubu. Oh, yeah. Speaking of TikTok, by the way. Came out for testing yesterday. I got to try it. That's cool. Speaking of TikTok. Have y'all seen these? And it's not just on TikTok. All of these AI videos that are popping up right now. Some of them are so bad. And yet there's something about them. Like, you know, Stephen Hawking at like the X Games doing flips and stuff. It's kind of messed up, but it's kind of funny. I won't lie. Or I saw one that was like Stephen Hawking on top of the cage at like a, or like, I guess it would be like a Hell in a Cell WWE match. Imagine that, Tomcat. You're getting AI videos? No, I would have never guessed that, Tomcat. It's crazy. Stephen Hawking in the BattleBots arena. I saw that one too. Yeah. Oh, it's bad, but it's good all at the same time. All right, we have 3 combines that need to be unloaded right now, but I think everything's fine. We just auger wagons are driving, you know. I think because there's one that's gonna get unloaded right now. There's 2, and then the 3rd one was down south. So yeah, everything's fine. We're good. I thought this 3rd one had a cart by it already. Is that actually there? Why'd you pull up short? I mean, story of my life. I don't know about you, buddy, but I don't know. We'll just ride with it for a second. That's okay. All right. That was kind of weird. But he must have still been moving when this guy pulled up and parked, and then thought that he was good, but obviously he wasn't. See, it's hard to get a lot of card harvested, but I keep having to babysit stuff. It's just for the record. We'll get that field harvested that we're in, and much more. Stuff will start working better here. I mean, up north, that field's working great. I don't have to do anything with that field, so we're good. We'll get back to our 24 karat. Can you imagine how heavy a 24 karat gold combine would be? Gold's kind of heavy, you know. That would be that'd be unreal. But yeah, the Stephen Hawking videos are great. Even first time he sent me, I guess Casey Neistat made a video about like how we're cooked with AI and all this stuff. Like even first time, like sent it to me, like, have you seen this stuff? Like, yeah, sure have. And you know, you watch one video of Stephen Hawking, you know, at the X Games, and then your feed is nothing but AI videos, and it's like, that's not what I want. I don't want a bunch of, yeah, AI videos. Although him at like Daytona is kind of funny too. Pretty much Stephen Hawking anywhere is funny, to be honest. Like, I don't know if that makes me a bad person, but I think it's funny. Just say it. It's bad. Although I saw one that was like a little, it was a JCB. Does not involve Stephen Hawking, by the way. It was a JCB like mini excavator doing like backflips at the X Games. And that was funny. That was hilarious. But yeah. Wouldn't rust, but it would dent. That's true, Yulberry. It would just be the heaviest thing ever. Or something. It would be very heavy. You'd have to like polish it, keep it shiny, you know. Otherwise, what's the point of having a gold combine if you're not gonna, you know, keep it shiny? Just saying. Somebody comes out and you leave your gold combine sit out at night, and somebody comes up to it and just starts like scraping it. It starts scraping gold off your combine. They're like, what the heck, man? Oh, wait, you're not in St. Louis? Okay, never mind. You don't have to worry about that. My bad. My bad. You need like 5 times. Yeah, it would be super thick. Yeah. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Yeah. Speaking of St. Louis, I mentioned St. Louis briefly there. I saw this video from downtown. I guess it was recent. And like, there's these people kind of casually walk in. Like, there's a bunch of people, so it must have been like at bar closing time or after. I don't even know what the context was, but anyway, there's a bunch of just like people walking down the street, and all of a sudden you hear pop, pop, pop. And everybody started running. And it's like, yeah, this is why we don't go to St. Louis. It's not that complicated, honestly. This is why we stay away from downtown as much as possible. The only reason I go down there is for Gus's pretzels. And I've only done that like twice all year, so. Yeah. I think we've only been down there once since I started eating better, so. Not too bad, but yeah, stay away from it. It's bad, okay? It's kind of like drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? It's pretty much the same thing. But, yeah, pretty much. All right, y'all. We got another combine needs to be unloaded. Wonder which one it is this time. Probably the other guy down south here, if I had to guess. Never mind. They're both moving. It's the lead combine up north. Darn. Darn. What is that badge? Oh, that's a September badge for 2025. I have not seen that yet, I don't think. Hello from the UK. What's going on? How are you? How is the UK today? Our friends across the pond. Oh boy. All right. Never mind. I think that's offensive, right? Well, Yuleberry's from over there too. If I ask you how the king's doing, is that offensive? Is that offensive? Rubbish. Oh yeah, you're definitely British. You're saying rubbish. Yep. Could weigh 10 to 20 million kilograms. Yuleberry, I have no idea how much that is. I'm American. I don't know kilograms. Just saying. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot though. The king is on. Well, that's good. The king is good. God save the king. I actually joke, but I actually, oh my goodness, get off my header. Wait. Oh, I was going to say my audio just cut out, but I have a phone call. Stand by 1 second. That guy wanted to buy property, and I told him I had lots of property. I just didn't want to sell any. And then I was thinking, like, I should have named, like, yeah, I got field 47 and 43, 45. I didn't. 10 to 20,000 metric ton. Okay. 22 to 44 million pounds. I think we're gonna need some tracks for that or something. I think it's gonna leave some ruts. Yeah, I thought my audio in Farm Sim cut out though for sure, and then my phone lit up and I was like, oh, okay. The bad part is he said my name. He said Jonathan. He knew my first name. He didn't know he didn't say my last name, so that's good. He's like, Mr. Plow, how's it going? Wait. It's not my last name. When he asked my name, when he said my name, I should have said, no, my name's James. James Bond. What's up? How can I help you, sir? Oh, I should have unmuted so you guys could hear. Oh, well. He asked me about a property on a road I've never heard of. I couldn't really understand him either, honestly. He could have asked what I like order at Taco Bell for all I know. I couldn't understand him. So, yeah. Mr. Plow's only here in the winter. Swinging a miss, what's up? Yeah, right. No, he knew my first name anyway, which I don't think. I mean, you could probably run my phone number and get that, right? I feel like that's not hard to get, but yeah. That name again is Mr. Plow. He was definitely a foreign gentleman that the caller ID said he was in Wisconsin. I'm gonna guess he wasn't. I have a whole farm. Yeah, I should have told him, yeah, I'm getting the card off and then you guys could buy the land. I'll sell it to you cheap. Yeah, definitely British sounding. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Definitely not. No, I don't. If you guys have ever watched Kit Boga, it sounded like somebody I've heard on his stream before. So we'll just leave it at that, you know? Definitely was not British sounding at all. No. Oh, man. Did I call the wrong number? I don't know, maybe. Wisconsin suburb. I don't know, because so for a couple of years now, there's been like political stuff that calls me out of Wisconsin. And they want me to like, you know, sign up for this or, you know, vote for this person or whatever. And so I thought that's what it was at first. And that's the only reason I answer it, because I was just going to yell at them like, hey, you know, I don't live in Wisconsin. But then he asked me about property. So it was not the same feller from before. But it still said Wisconsin in the phone, so. Maybe that's just the default for we don't know where this call's coming from, so we're just going to say Wisconsin. That might be the default on my phone. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Actually, let's see. Was that even a Wisconsin area code that called me? I mean, I know they can get numbers. They can spoof. And like, there's lots of things they can do. So 920. 920. Where's that at? I mean, I could Google it. But you guys have Google, right? 920. Not going to give you any more of the phone number, obviously. But, yeah, I'll give you that more. It's probably like through, what's it through? Like, WhatsApp or something. I think you can call through there. There's ways to get, phone numbers anyway. Has anybody ever actually met somebody from Wisconsin? Yes, I know a couple people from Wisconsin, actually. Yeah. Wisconsin, a hotbed of politics and scams. Looks like their phone number came from Peru, not Iowa. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, I love watching Kit Boga when he's messing with the scammers. It's quite fun. Quite fun, actually. Oh, Packers. Okay. Interesting. From the land of cheese. Nice. So we were on a road trip one time in Chicago, Because why not? And we wanted to drive to Wisconsin just to say we've been to Wisconsin, right? And why is this guy, is it pulled up too far again? This keeps happening. I keep moving that back and it keeps pulled up too far. Anyway, we're on a little road trip and we were in Chicago, so we decided to go up to Wisconsin. And we like the first exit, so I think we were in Kenosha. And we ate at this restaurant and the sign out front just said cheese on it. It didn't, I don't know if that was the name of the restaurant, but like all it said was cheese. And we ate there and I had a chicken sandwich and it was really good. So yeah, that's the good cheese. And then mom liked to collect shot glasses from different places. She didn't use them, she didn't drink, but she collected shot glasses. So whenever anybody would go anywhere, he'd get mom a shot glass that said, you know, Wisconsin or whatever on it. And so we asked the lady and we're like, you know, is there any place we could like get a shot glass around here? Like we want to get it for our mom. Like she collects them, blah, 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 right? And she told us to go to the adult bookstore. I was a young teenager at the time. I was not a fan of that. Was there cheese on my chicken sandwich? I think there was, actually. I'm pretty sure it did, actually. But yeah, she told us to go to the adult bookstore and we're like, no, we're not doing that. Nope. Not gonna do that. I saw they win the other day, Trent, or something. So I guess they're playing again tonight. I'm not up on it. But yeah, so we did not. We ended up at a Cracker Barrel in like the gift shop of the Cracker Barrel, and we got her a little glass that said Wisconsin, a little shot glass. So yeah, definitely we're not going to the adult store. Technically, I don't even think I would have been allowed in the place. So I guess Tomcat, I don't know. Well, actually, she first told us just to use a regular glass as a shot glass. And we're like, no, we want to get a collectible for our mom. And then she's like, oh, go to the adult store. It's like, no, we're not doing that. So yeah. Good old Kenosha. Actually, I guess I still kind of know them. No, whatever. They've been to Pumpkin Day. I met them through stream, but they were from Kenosha. Kenosha. Well, yeah. Your cousin. Okay, I can't let the comment go through, but I see it, okay? The gas station, I see the comment, but I can't. We gotta keep it somewhat friendly here. It is funny, though. All the good stuff. Oh, I've never been in one of those stores. I would turn as red as a tomato if I walked into one of those stores. Just for the record. Oh, I forgot we had corn down here. My bad. One, it was a nail biter. I got you, Trent. Okay. I gotcha. Dude, I haven't watched like sports in forever, I feel like. I've not watched like any football this year so far. Obviously, I'm not watching baseball because, well, Cardinals aren't in it. I mean, I still in playoff baseball still fun though. So maybe I'll watch some as the playoffs go on. And then hockey's coming back, so like I might try to watch some of that. But I'm just, I don't know, busy a lot when it's on, so it's hard to keep up with it. Although honestly, on like Sundays, I'm busy at the farm, and then Sunday night, usually I'm sleeping. So very important things, okay? Very, very important things, obviously. Get out of the way, buddy. You're just causing problems, man. still gonna cause problems too. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? Welcome on in. Kind of fun. Ready for Toronto, is it?